Welcome back to Brewing. It's raining outside, so we need a stout. We've got Future Past from Bottlelogic Brewing. Alright, Future Past is an imperial stout with maple syrup, cinnamon, nutmeg, and lactose.
Milk.
Yeah, so obviously if you're lactose intolerant, it's not going to be for you. No canning date on here, so I forget when this came out from Bottlelogic. Gotta put your dates on the cans, come on now. You usually want to know when something's been put in a can. This isn't super old.
It's like gonna be like 11-12%. It doesn't wait. It's not barrel aged. It's gonna be like 9-10%. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, I kind of agree, but some of the flavors will die. So like cinnamon will kind of fall out, maple syrup will fall out over time. So you want to make sure those flavors are nice and intense.
Or just drink it right away.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got this when we got it though, so we don't know when it was canned.
When did we get it?
It doesn't matter because we don't know when it's canned.
Well, they're not in the habit of canning something and then years later releasing it to the public.
Not years, but it could be 4 months.
That's fine. It's a stout.
Yeah, you're right.
If it was an IPA, which Bottlelogic doesn't do, thank God.
Yeah, they
Then
do.
it would be different.
They do a shit ton of IPAs.
Not good. Not good ones. I don't care.
I like the can design on it. I don't really know what Future Past has to do with cinnamon toast and maple syrup and 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea and this other balloon blimp thing on here. I would have thought there'd be like X-Men references on here or something.
Well, they can't do that.
Why not? There's plenty of beers out there that do references to things on their beers.
But you can't put a licensed X-Men on there.
There's people like Stormtroopers.
Illegal. I'm gonna call your mother. Call the police.
It has happened though, but I'm excited to get to it. So that's enough talking about it. Let's get to drinking about it. All right, let's crack it open. Onto my hand.
Yes.
Because Bottlelogic, look how full this is.
Hey, more bang for your buck, yo. I love Bottlelogic. Bottlelogic, keep doing what you're doing.
You're such a Bottlelogic simp now.
Simp? What's a simp?
That's what the kids say nowadays.
What does it mean?
Simpleton.
Is that what that means? No, I don't think so. I've heard that word before, though.
Here you are. All right.
Look at the head on that.
Yeah, it's really nice. Nice carbonation to the nose.
Got a quarter finger head?
Now, on the nose, I get a tiny bit of cinnamon, tiniest bit of maple syrup, but what I mostly get is the Imperial Stout from Bottlelogic. It's kind of a sweet smell that they get in their base stouts.
You're wild. This is all maple syrup. This is just maple syrup in this little taster.
I don't get it as much in here. I get more of like an irony smell. A little bit more. Maybe it's because mine was like the beginning pour, so it's all sitting on the middle. I don't know. Oh, it's opening up. I do get a little bit more maple syrup now.
You gotta let it breathe.
You gotta let it breathe.
You gotta let it flower. The breath flower. You know, what does that mean?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you. All right, let's see how it does on the palate. So what I get from this, I actually get a fair amount of alcohol taste. And I got more maple syrup on that little hand lick I did than I did on this sip for some reason.
Oh, I feel like it's very maple syrupy. Sweet. It's sweet, but not too sweet. Like you know me, I'm not a sweets person,
right.
But this is really.
You like it?
This is good. I would love to try a barrel-aged virgin.
A barrel-aged virgin,
Okay,
huh?
well.
Okay. Well, let's calm down.
I would like to try a barrel-aged version of this because I think the sweetness would pair really well with the bitterness of the alcohol. I don't get a lot of alcohol in here.
I get a little bit of it. The more I let it sit, the aftertaste, I get a ton of maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon's in there as well. It really reminds me of French Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
They're both different.
What's French Toast Crunch?
It was a cereal that was little French toasts.
I thought that was Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is little squares that just have little like cinnamon swirls on.
Oh, they were actual little pieces of toast. I remember those guys. What were they called?
It was French Toast Crunch.
I remember eating those, and then I'm like, oh, when did Cinnamon Toast Crunch change from the little pieces of toast to swirls?
And they taste different. I liked French Toast Crunch so much more.
Did I like it?
I wasn't there.
I don't like French toast.
No,
it's
you don't.
Soggy bread. But I like pancakes and waffles.
And syrup.
And biscuits and gravy. I love bread. Yeah, this is very syrupy, very sticky, pretty sweet, no alcohol. It tastes like breakfast. This isn't breakfast stout.
Breakfast beer, everybody. Gotta love those. Mary, what's your guess on the alcohol in this?
Well, it's only an imperial stout. It's like a 10.
What world are we living in where it's only an imperial stout now?
Whatever, it's not barrel aged. It's like, how many decimal points?
1.
It's a little harder. Have you been noticing that I've been getting the 0 decimal points correct?
Yeah, you're so good at this game.
10.6. 10.4. 10.6.
This is a 10.3% beer. The longer you sip on it, the less alcohol you taste.
I didn't taste any alcohol at the very beginning.
Maybe it's the sweetness or something about that saccharine flavor where it's almost, for me, it's almost a little too sweet at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. If it's too sweet for you, then can you imagine what it is for me?
And then, well, you said it wasn't too sweet. You said it was just right.
But how are you saying it's too sweet, then?
There's something about the beginning that's making me think of alcohol, so I'm trying to think of what that could be. If it's not alcohol, like you're saying. I think it is the alcohol. I can taste it a little bit. Not terrible, because that all fades into the cinnamon and the maple syrup that we're all talking about here.
I'm gonna chew it.
It's time for the big chew. I'm on this side now. What happened?
Turned into a different beer.
Really?
Yeah, try it. Chew it.
Yep, I'm scared now. I like it how it is.
Chew it. It's time for the small chew. Here's a small chew because you don't really chew it. And you didn't even chew it for that long. What the heck?
A lot more alcohol in the end.
For me, it tasted metallic.
You get a lot of alcohol.
It tasted metallic-y and bloody.
What?
A little bit more alcohol, as to be expected when you let it heat up a little. But, you know, the sweetness still there. Maybe I was mistaken when I said it turns into a different beer. It's just, I can taste all 10.3% of this beer now.
Yeah, you can taste a lot more of the alcohol.
I gave it a 5.
You like it that much?
I gave it a 4.5. Nah, I gave it 4.75 for real. It's a little too sweet and not enough alcohol for me.
I'm gonna give this a 4.25. I don't think it hits all the marks for me to really, really love it. I think I still prefer Study Break to this.
We're not here to compare. We're here to judge this beer.
Give it a 4.25. Another solid beer from Bottle Logic, and that brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Share this video with everyone you know, because we gotta get the subscriber numbers up.
Every single person
We
you
are
know.
almost at 100 subscribers.
Oh my
A
gosh.
measly 100.
And we've only been doing this for 3 months.
We wish. Yeah, like the video, subscribe, do all the things. Click the bell icon if you want to be bugged by us Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's when we upload new videos. But until then, we're the Brewmatures, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time.